Hey Dodgers fans, welcome back. Today we are diving deep into the magic and mastery that keeps this team at the very top of Major League Baseball year after year. There's something truly special about the way the Dodgers operate, and it starts from the top down. When you look at this organization, you can't help but notice that it isn't just the players on the field making the difference, though they are obviously crucial. It's the people behind the scenes, the architects of this powerhouse, who have built a machine capable of competing at the highest level for a decade and more. You see, the players execute the plan, they deliver in the clutch, and they make the plays that win games. But it's the front office, the visionaries in the front office, who put the pieces together, who decide who to bring in, who to develop, and how to structure the roster so that these players can succeed. That strategy is what creates sustainable excellence. And the Dodgers have mastered that in a way few organizations ever have. It's exhilarating to consider that this ownership group has committed to keeping that framework intact. The stability at the top allows them to make long-term investments, to plan for the future without the panic of short-term limitations. There's an almost limitless commitment to excellence here, with resources and intelligence applied where it matters most, from player development to strategic acquisitions. And that is why, even if the winds of fortune occasionally shift, this team is built to endure. Sometimes, the ball just doesn't bounce your way. Sometimes the postseason heartbreak happens. But the brilliance of the Dodgers is that it isn't a reflection of poor decision-making. It's simply the nature of the game. The right people are in the right positions, and that is the foundation of a dynasty. Imagine a scenario where this group stays together for the next decade or more. Every smart move, every careful investment, every player nurtured properly, all of that compounds. The Dodgers' ability to thrive isn't just about financial muscle. Though make no mistake, that is part of it. Their economic strength is a tool, but it's not the whole story. The team is smarter, more strategic, and more innovative than most others in the league. Their approach to roster construction, to player development, and to integrating talent is what gives them an edge, one that could persist even if financial limitations were introduced. The Dodgers aren't just a team with money. They're a team with vision, discipline, and a relentless pursuit of perfection. That's why, when you look at the recent history of Major League Baseball, the Dodgers aren't merely competitive. They define the standard. And let's be honest, the potential for even more greatness is tangible. If this team wins another World Series in the near future, the era that we've been witnessing stops being a conversation and starts being a defining chapter in baseball history. This is where records are set, where legacies are solidified, and where a team doesn't just win, it dominates over time. The Dodgers have already captured multiple championships in the last decade, each one a testament to careful planning, talent cultivation, and seizing opportunity when it rises. But to add another banner, to continue this trajectory, would elevate this era to something nearly mythic. Few teams in the history of the sport have managed to sustain this level of excellence over multiple seasons, and the Dodgers are now part of that exclusive conversation. It's remarkable when you compare their consistency to other franchises. Teams like the Yankees and the Cardinals have historic legacies, sure, but the Dodgers have carved out their own 21st century dominance. They become the blueprint for building sustained success. While other teams may experience flashes of glory or seasons of brilliance, the Dodgers maintain a constant presence at the top, year after year, with intelligent decisions shaping the path. The Astros, for instance, have had their moments and even streaks of deep postseason runs, but some of those are marred by controversy. The Dodgers, on the other hand, have achieved success cleanly, with championships that reflect the strength of the organization and the talent they cultivate. This team is consistently elite because every layer of the organization is optimized for success, from the ownership to the farm system to the major league roster. One of the most exciting elements for fans is the infusion of young talent into a system already stacked with seasoned stars. Players like Roki Sasaki and Hasen Kim represent the future, a bridge between the established veterans and the next generation of elite performers. Sasaki, in particular, is a perfect case study of how the Dodgers develop talent. They didn't rush him. They didn't push him beyond what he was ready for. They recognized the potential, invested in his growth, and created an environment where he could mature without pressure. The patience paid off when he contributed in high-leverage situations, proving that careful development can produce immediate results without compromising long-term potential. Fans can look forward to seeing these young stars take the field with confidence, armed with experience and supported by a system designed to maximize their success. And it's not just about the big names. The Dodgers have created a culture where every player, from the household names to the newcomers, has a defined role, clear expectations, and opportunities to grow. The roster construction allows for development without chaos, for experimentation without jeopardy, and for consistent production from all levels. Young players gain real, major league experience in meaningful situations, while veterans anchor the team and provide guidance. It's this balance that allows the Dodgers to sustain excellence year after year, to compete at the highest level, and to be poised for yet another championship run whenever opportunity arises. The strategic brilliance extends beyond the mound and the batter's box. Outfield alignment, defensive positioning, pitching rotations, and even how the front office plans for injuries and player fatigue all reflect a comprehensive approach that other teams struggle to match. Every move is calculated, every decision weighed for both immediate impact and long-term effect. That's why, when you watch a Dodgers game, you're seeing the culmination of decades of organizational intelligence executed flawlessly on the field. The result is a team that is not only successful but dominant, built to challenge, to innovate, and to redefine what excellence looks like in Major League Baseball. The excitement for what lies ahead is palpable. With the current roster, the infusion of young talent, and the continuity of leadership, there is every reason to believe that the Dodgers dynasty is just beginning. This is not a team resting on past achievements. This is a team with vision, with purpose, and with the ability to translate strategy into results. From the championship banners already hanging proudly to the next generation of stars ready to take the field, the Dodgers exemplify what it means to be elite, and they do so year after year. Now, as we look forward to the next chapter for the Dodgers, it's impossible not to get excited about the possibilities on the mound. The pitching staff has been nothing short of phenomenal, and yet the potential to elevate this rotation even further is staggering. Roki Sasaki represents a true glimpse of what the future could hold. In his first full season, he was carefully managed, and the Dodgers' patience allowed him to acclimate, to develop confidence, and to learn how to handle the pressures of Major League Baseball. That approach, measured and deliberate, is what separates great organizations from good ones. Sasaki isn't expected to carry the team single-handedly. Instead, he's positioned to be a dynamic contributor, a nightmare for opposing lineups, someone who can dominate innings when he's on the mound and complement the established stars in the rotation. The beauty of this strategy is that it isn't about rushing talent. It's about unleashing it in a way that maximizes both performance and longevity. And then you have players like Ha-Seong Kim, a young outfielder whose first season offered glimpses of brilliance without exposing him to excessive pressure. The Dodgers' approach with Kim, letting him develop through experience and opportunity, highlights a philosophy that extends beyond individual talent. This team doesn't simply rely on superstars. It builds depth, it cultivates versatility, and it ensures that every player can contribute meaningfully when called upon. That combination of youth and experience creates an environment where improvement is organic, where every game is a chance to grow, and where the collective strength of a roster continues to rise. Watching these young players step into bigger roles, gaining confidence and refining their skills, is thrilling because it shows that the Dodgers aren't just thinking about the next game. They're planning for sustained excellence over the next decade and beyond. One of the most fascinating aspects of the Dodgers roster management is how they balance high-profile stars with emerging talent. Veterans like Blake Snell, Yoshinori Yamamoto, and other key contributors anchor the team, providing stability and leadership. Meanwhile, younger players are given room to develop, to learn from the veterans, and to contribute in ways that elevate the entire squad. This mix ensures that the team remains competitive at all times while continuously preparing the next generation to take the spotlight. The strategy is brilliant in its simplicity. Maintain a core of proven performers while carefully integrating and nurturing new talent, and the result is a team that is consistently dominant year after year. The Dodgers' depth isn't limited to pitching or position players. It extends to defensive strategy and versatility in the field. Every alignment, every shift, every tactical decision is designed to maximize the team's strengths and minimize weaknesses. Even subtle adjustments, like positioning outfielders or managing innings for young pitchers, have ripple effects that improve performance across the board. This meticulous attention to detail allows the Dodgers to compete at a level that most other teams can only aspire to, and it's why they are consistently near the top of the standings, no matter the challenges the season may bring. Let's also consider the intangible factors that contribute to the Dodgers' sustained success. Confidence, culture, and resilience all play critical roles. The organization instills a sense of purpose and expectation in every player, creating an environment where preparation meets opportunity. When young players like Sasaki or Kim step onto the field, they're not only physically ready, they are mentally equipped to handle the challenges, the pressure, and the moment. That mental toughness is what allows the Dodgers to consistently perform in high-stakes situations, from September pennant races to October postseason battles. It's a combination of skill, preparation, and mindset that few teams in baseball history have mastered as thoroughly as this organization has. The excitement isn't confined to the major league roster, either. The farm system continues to produce elite talent, players who are ready to step into major league roles and contribute immediately. This ensures that the Dodgers' success is sustainable, not fleeting. Even when injuries occur or players are promoted to higher responsibilities, there's a pool of prepared talent ready to fill gaps without compromising the team's competitiveness. This depth allows the Dodgers to maintain consistency in performance, which is why they are always in contention and why they continue to be a model franchise for excellence in Major League Baseball. As we look toward the upcoming season, the possibilities feel almost limitless. The blend of seasoned veterans, developing stars, and strategic innovation creates a scenario where nearly every game presents an opportunity for dominance. Every pitch, every at-bat, every defensive play is a component of a larger plan, a plan that has been carefully constructed and executed over the years to create not just a winning team, but a dynasty in the making. Fans can watch with anticipation, knowing that every decision, from roster moves to in-game strategy, is aimed at maximizing the team's chances to compete for championships year after year. It's also worth noting how the Dodgers have mastered the art of growth without chaos. Players are given opportunities, but they are never set up to fail. Each promotion, each assignment, and each high-pressure moment is carefully curated to ensure development without unnecessary risk. That's why players like Sasaki, Kim, and others have the chance to flourish. They're given a platform to succeed while still being supported by a structure that values patience, development, and long-term results. This approach to talent management is why the Dodgers continue to set the standard year after year, season after season, and why their future remains so incredibly bright. But before we move forward, don't forget to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest news about the Los Angeles Dodgers. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the news, so drop a comment below. In a stunning turn of events that has already sent shockwaves through the baseball world, Mookie Betts held a press conference earlier today to announce his departure from the Los Angeles Dodgers. While details remain scarce and the official reasoning behind the move is still unclear, insiders are already speculating that Betts' decision could set off one of the most dramatic free agent sagas in recent memory. Known for his incredible versatility, both at the plate and in the outfield, Betts has been a cornerstone of the Dodgers lineup, and his sudden announcement has left fans and analysts alike scrambling to imagine what the team's next chapter might look like without him. The press room was packed with reporters when Betts appeared, visibly calm yet resolute. "It's time for a new challenge," he reportedly told the assembled media, while he stopped short of naming potential destinations. Sources close to the player suggest that multiple teams have already expressed strong interest. Speculation is running wild, with analysts debating whether Betts might return to a former team, explore the East Coast, or even consider a surprise move overseas. Whatever the outcome, his departure is expected to have a seismic effect on the Dodgers' strategy for the upcoming seasons, both in terms of roster adjustments and financial maneuvering. Veteran players and former teammates were quick to react on social media, offering cryptic messages of support that only fueled the rumor mill. Some suggest that Betts' move could influence other high-profile players to reconsider their positions within their current teams. Meanwhile, betting markets and fantasy baseball circles have already begun adjusting projections, highlighting just how significant a shakeup this announcement could be. Speculators are pointing to teams with strong championship aspirations as likely landing spots, but as always, nothing is confirmed until official contracts are signed. For now, all eyes are on Betts, whose decision marks the end of a remarkable chapter in Los Angeles and the potential beginning of a new era elsewhere. Fans are left to wonder, who will make the move to secure one of baseball's brightest stars, and how will the Dodgers respond to this sudden void? With the rumor mill operating at full speed, one thing is certain. Mookie Betts' next move is poised to dominate headlines for weeks, if not months, to come. That's all for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay up to date with exclusive news about the Los Angeles Dodgers, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We always appreciate your comments and feedback. See you in the next video.